is Cha-Cha Mystique, and this is another Wednesday from your favorite WCWL Live at Radio. And everybody say hello to my lovely co-host, G.
Yo, what's going on? It's JIG 3125. Hey, young world, the world is yours.
Yes, and we have a special interview for you today. We got ROC Nation's own Mr. Manolo Rose in the building.
Yeah.
Yes, we doing big things, right?
Yeah, you know what it is, man. What's up?
Yeah, what's up, everybody? So tell us what's good with you.
Everything, man.
Yeah.
I'm alive, right?
Yeah, you live.
I know that's right.
Yeah, you alive. You're breathing. You out here got records with MANO. You putting out albums and EPs. Like, it's real for you out here.
Yeah, you out here passing out drinks and all that. Like,
Right.
Yeah, because I'm a little lit over here. So we sitting here with some, how you pronounce it, Bumble?
It's Bumble, you know what I mean? Shout out to the people over there.
yeah, shout out to them, man.
You know what I mean? For the Bumble XO, you know what it is.
Yeah, so I see that you got the bottle and you got the hat.
Yeah.
So what is your involvement with Bumble?
We putting some things together, you know what I mean? And this is just the start of a new partnership that we working on. That's all.
Oh, so how is it with liquor? How does that coexist with your music and you out here ripping and running?
I mean, come on, you know what I'm saying? It kind of like goes hand in hand when you in the studio, right?
Yeah.
The studio coincides with weed and liquor, you know what I mean?
Yeah, it definitely does.
It just sets the mood, you know what I'm saying? It kind of it's an icebreaker as well. You know what I mean? So yeah.
And it mellows things out. It's smooth. It's a nice smooth drink. What you think about it?
I love it, yo. It's like Hennessy Light a little bit.
Yeah.
Not in disrespectful way.
No,
respectfully.
yeah. Because
you know it's ill. Burn.
Yeah.
No, you know it's ill because it's actually a rum. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
But it has the feel and taste of a brandy. You know what I mean? So yeah.
Yeah, so it's dark liquor and it's real smooth, and I like it. I can see myself drinking that. I feel like so is it in liquor stores now, or are we still at the beginning stages?
It's fairly at the beginning stages for this in particular. You know what I mean? So, we something that we kind of like, pushing forward right now.
Okay.
Yes. So you got a new record with MANO, Love and Loyalty.
Yeah.
Right?
Shout out to MANO, yeah.
Yeah. So how did that collaboration even happen?
Well, my man, DJ Thorough, he had sent me a beat, and he was like, we trying to do something for a project that I think that he was working on at the time. So when he sent it to me, I had jumped on the record, whatever, and, just did the hook or whatever. And so maybe like a couple months went by, we didn't really use it or anything like that. And I was like, yo, this record would be perfect for MANO, you know what I'm saying? Just based upon everything that he's pushing forth, like on his IG. You watch him, speaking and talking, just being a real human being and being a solid A1 individual. And I was like, yo, this record would be perfect for him. So I had hit Bless, who was my man, but also was Mano's man. You know what I mean? And they do they work together. And I'm like, yo, send me Main number or whatever. Let me, you know what I mean? So he hit me. He sent me the number. I text Main and was like, yo, I got a record for you. And he like, yo, just send it to me. So he sent me his email and I sent him the record, and then everything else just happened from that point on.
And y'all got such great chemistry. Like, it's so lit with each other. Like, how did you first meet Mano? Like, what was that like? Because it seemed like a long relationship between you guys. So what's the dynamics of that?
I met Maine, I think, oh, man, I don't even really remember when I met Mano. But, being that, he's like a, a Brooklyn legend in a sense, you know what I'm saying? When it comes to, like, just the rapping aspect of it, you know what I mean? So when I, first started out, I had ran into Maine and we just chopped it up. Because when I was like, when I was a kid or whatever, Maine used to come, to my hood, like in Marcy or whatever, and he was, at the time, he was hanging with Shoe, you know what I'm saying, and them dudes over there. I remember that. So when I seen Maine, it was just, just a common feeling, Brooklyn always has that thing where we always just kind of like stick together, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and y'all everywhere. Like I could never go nowhere on this planet Earth, and they say where Brooklyn at, and if 5 million motherfuckers
Brooklyn always in the house.
What?
Yeah.
Always in the house.
Not just in the house, but in the house
Everywhere.
Right,
deep
right,
in the
right,
house.
right.
Deep, yeah.
So that was really our connection, and then from there, you know what I mean, we just went on from there.
Yeah.
Plus, he had a good relationship with Tax at the time. So
Okay.
Yeah.
Yo, speaking of Tax, like, how was y'all linked up? Was he your manager? He was just your homeboy? Like,
Nah.
what was our relationship like?
well, first I want to say free him.
Yeah, free him
Tax
so we see
Stone.
him.
Free tax.
And I also want to say happy birthday to him too. Today is
Happy
birthday.
Oh,
Oh,
happy
word?
Yeah.
birthday.
August 14th?
Yeah, today's
Yo,
birthday.
my birthday was yesterday.
Oh, well,
Yeah, August 13th.
Happy belated. Happy belated.
Good looking.
But, yeah. Well, me and Tax, I didn't know Tax. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? I didn't know him at all. And when I put out Run Ricky Run, he had I performed it with Trey Pizzy at a show that Trey Pizzy had or whatever. And when I performed it, he was like, "Yo, you know, just retweet it. Like, yo, what is this?" You know what I'm saying? And so at the time when he retweeted it, it just started to circulate and move around, and you know, and so he had A&R at Interscope had hit him, like, yo, who, like, you know what's going on with this right here? This sounds crazy. And he had inboxed me like, yo, you know, give me a number or whatever. I didn't know him at the time, but I was like, all right, you know what I'm saying? I inboxed him because I'm not even like a social media guy, so I didn't even know what the hell was going on social media. But somebody just hit me like, yo, go on Twitter. It's a dude. They start telling me about him. I'm like, all right, I'll go look or whatever. So I looked, and he had inboxed me and was like, you know, just send me a number. So I sent him my number, and he had called me and was like, yo, A&R from Interscope want to holler at you, boom, 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 this, that, and the third. And I was like, all right. So when I hung up with him.
Shout out to Interscope.
Yeah.
So when I hung up with him, dude called me, and we chopped it up. And then later on, Tax was like, yo, just let me know next time you in the studio. I'm going to come through and pull up. And he did. You know what I'm saying? I told him, and he came.
So, like, he was your manager? Like,
Later
Laveau,
on? No,
like,
no. You know, we just gained a friendship from that point on.
Oh, okay, cool. So it was from the Run Ricky Run song. It wasn't from the All About the Money
No,
song.
it was from Run Ricky Run.
Because it's misconceptions like he got down from that and then.
Nah. Because from the All About the Money song, he didn't. It wasn't really even. That was the first record I ever really put out.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So he ain't know nothing about that. Right there, that was already happening.
Yeah.
And then when I put that record out, and when he seen the performance, because it wasn't even out, it was just I performed it somewhere live.
All right.
And that's when he had hit me.
All right.
It was from that performance with Trey Pizzy at a Club Pyramid.
And that's dope. And what I noticed about your music, you so versatile. Like, you could spit a hot 16. You could do fun music.
Right.
That's that knock right there.
Yeah.
When I heard that, I lost my whole entire shit. Like, oh.